This year, an article featured the world's most visited places. Niagara Falls topped the list, followed by Iceland's Blue Lagoon at number 9. 30 million visitors visit the falls annually. However, you may not want to see people or location appearing in double-page magazine spreads multiple times. Instead, you may want to go somewhere without thousands of people. An unknown location. If you want to visit a unique holiday spot, why not choose one of these hidden gems? This video may sway you. Hamilton Pool Preserve, Texas. Hamilton Pool Preserve, also known as a Texas cenote, is an emerald green natural swimming hole formed thousands of years ago when an underground river collapsed. A waterfall cascades into the pool, which is flanked by large limestone slabs. Since 1990, the pool has been a protected nature preserve as part of the Balkans Canyonlands Preserve. While it has long been a favorite swimming spot for Texas locals and visitors, it remains a hidden treasure in the United States, since most tourists appear to choose bigger and busier places. The Sunken Garden, Australia. South Australia's southeast portion was buried beneath water some 40 million years ago. Limestone strata accumulated on the seafloor and finally erupted from the water. Water erosion caused the creation of underground caverns in the now visible limestone over millennia, which opened up when their ceilings fell. There were more than 50 sinkholes in the area. In 1886, a farmer named James M. Fuston purchased a plot of property that contained one of the sinkholes. He decided to green it up by planting out the pit, which he named the caves. The sinkhole is today known as the Fuston Sinkhole or the Sunken Garden, and it is a beautiful green oasis with a 360-degree vista of the azure sky above. Visitors describe the garden as magical and like something out of a fairy tale. Alberto Dagostini National Park, Chile. The Alberto Dagostini National Park is Chile's third biggest national park. It is only accessible by boat and is one of Patagonia's most isolated and untouched areas. The park also symbolizes the end of the Andes Mountains as they descend towards the ocean. There may be massive glaciers, the subpolar Magellanic Forest, elephant seal populations, Chilean dolphins, and even Andean condors. Hell's Gate National Park, Kenya. Don't be scared off by the name. Hell's Gate National Park is a terrific vacation location that features the majestic Fisher's Tower. Gustav Fischer Tower is a volcanic plug named after the German adventurer. According to local legend, the tower represents a young Maasai girl who was quickly turned to stone after turning back to look at the house she was leaving behind while on her way to marry the man she loved. Aside from the tower, the park is home to Hell's Gate Gorge, lions, cheetahs, leopards, vultures, zebra, antelope, and other animals. It's fitting, considering that the backdrop for the 1994 film The Lion King was modeled on the park's appearance. Lake Morskioko, Poland. History and art fans often visit Poland to see its ancient buildings and learn about its role in World War II. Visitors to this beautiful country can see the Auschwitz-Birkenau camps in Auschwitz, the old marketplace in Warsaw, and the beautiful Crooked Forest in Gryfino. Morskioko, also called Eye of the Sea, is a place in Poland that is a bit off the main path. It is a lake deep in the Tatra National Park. Its color changes from a dark blue to a light green throughout the year. Mountains and Swiss trees surround the lake, making it a picture-perfect vacation spot. Split Apple Rock, New Zealand. If you're seeking for both unique and beautiful vacation spots, New Zealand offers it all. The enigmatic Moraki boulders, Teapotland, Stonehenge Aotearoa, and the Waidomo glowworm caves may all be found here. Tokonga or Split Apple Rock may be found in Tasman Bay, off the northern coast of New Zealand's South Island. According to legend, the gods were battling over a golden apple millions of years ago. The fruit slipped as they struggled to grasp it, dropped from heaven to earth, and split open as it landed. Then it turned to stone. According to another mythology, the gods fought over a boulder, and their pulling from opposite ends caused the rock to split. The rock, which looks like a split apple, split when water poured through its fractures, froze, and then expanded. It is accessible by wading into the water at low tide and squats roughly 50 meters into the ocean off the shore of the Tasman Sea. Yakushima Island, Japan. Yakushima is a subtropical island located in Kagashima Prefecture. Inside a large cedar forest, you'll discover some of Japan's oldest living trees, some over 7,000 years old. Some of the island's regions were designated National World Heritage Sites in 1993. The Shiratani-in-Tsukyo Ravine is a popular hiking destination for the adventurous. Some routes may be finished in an hour, while others inside the ravine might take up to 6 hours. It rains practically daily, but that doesn't detract from the island's outstanding beauty, including uncommon vegetation and creatures like the yak monkey. Floating Church, India. Ruins are always fascinating, no matter where you are in the globe. The remains of the Gothic-style Rosary Church, erected in the 1860s, may be seen in the hamlet of Shettihalai in the Hassan district of Karnataka, India. During the monsoon season, between July and October, the church is half submerged, giving the impression that it is floating. Because the chapel is located in a secluded region, you will need to bring your own food if you wish to enjoy a picnic nearby. Fort St. John the Baptist, Portugal. The Berlengas archipelago consists of the biggest island, Berlenga Grande, and 2 groups of smaller islands, the Estelas Inlets and the Ferrol Hez Forcados Islands. Because it has been designated as a reserve area for the preservation of indigenous animals, only a limited number of visitors are permitted here. The majestic fort of the Berlengas, also known as Fort St. John the Baptist, sits on Berlenga Grande. The fort was created in the 17th century out of the ruins of an earlier, abandoned monastery. It was utilized as a posada government-owned hotel in the 1950s and was finally abandoned following the 1974 revolution. Today, it's a fantastic tourist destination with great photography. Njord, Norway. Speaking of breathtaking images, if you're seeking the ideal Instagrammable vacation spot, the Njord in Norway will not disappoint. The fjord is flanked on all sides by massive mountains, waterfalls, and snowfields. The Njord is about 20 kilometers long and 12 meters deep at its shallowest point. It is a continuation of the Sognefjord and one of Europe's smallest fjords, measuring 250 meters at its narrowest point. All year, there is a passenger boat for guests, as well as charter boats and cruise ships during specific periods of the year. The fjord is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's no surprise that it inspired the imaginary town of Arendelle in the massively successful animated film Frozen. And that concludes our look at the top 10 stunning hidden gem destinations. If you found this content inspiring, please don't hesitate to like it and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting travel content and captivating visuals. Thanks for joining us on this adventure, and we'll see you on the next one.